Yeah, so this is basically the Papine plantation, the Papine estate where the University of the West Indies University, the school, is basically built on a slave plantation. Yeah, so this is basically a synopsis of, the whole thing. The Papine village, right? The village occupied by enslaved people working on the Papine estate was in this area. Survey maps from 1774, 1834 and later indicate this. Botanical markers, primarily nearby groves of the ackee and mango trees, corroborated it, and test pits dug in 1989 confirmed the location. The estate's Negro grounds, where provisions would have been grown, appear to have been nearby, close to the boundary with Hope Estate to the north. This is a map. Yeah? Hope Estate, basically to Half a Tree. Mona Estate, basically this is where Papine Overseer House was. This was the Papine village, and this is the Papine Great House. Right, Hope River, and this is the river in Papine, and to Cane River, so forth and so on. Some 178 persons lived here in 1817, a few more females than males. This was before slavery was abolished, right? With under 1/4 of them African born. Of this community, about 50 were 15 years and under 15 years, while less than 10 were 61 years and under. And test excavation showed, what kind of house they lived in. Enslaved people alive on the Papine estate in 1832. This was 1832, 1 year before they claimed slavery was abolished. Now I want to give some homage, pay some homage to the real people that we're supposed to pay homage pan, homage to, on Good Friday. See? Females. Black Kitty Maria, Ashe. Olive Venus Bessie, Ashe. Charlotte Richards, Ashe. Lucy Jane Richards, Ashe. Pat Old Betty Abba, Ashe. Clarinda, Ashe. Delia, Ashe. Betty, Ashe. Anne May Wilford, Ashe. Eve Agar Harriet Wildman. Marret Gruma Daidu, Ashe. Polly Joanna Wildman, Ashe. Nancy Maxwell, Ashe. Juba, Ashe. Amy, Ashe. Bemba, Ashe. Clara, Ashe. Zebia, Ashe. Sally, Ashe. Rosetta, Louisa, Joanna, Sue, Kitty Stevens, Eve Maxwell, Ashe. Celia, Ashe. Big Abba, Ashe. Molly, Ashe. Fanny, Ashe. Big Celia, Ashe. Daphne, Ashe. Sabina, Ashe. Amos, Ashe. Matilda, Letissa Martin, Ashe. Mary, Ashe. Katslick, Sylvia, Plenty, Betty, Lucy, Pamela, Rosie, Salinda, Ashe. Papine, Charlotte, Ashe. Fanny, Ashe. Sarah, Ashe. Princess, Amelia, Henry, Ashe. Belinda, Nelly, Diana, Susan, Sarah, Bryce, Bella, Rebecca, Cecilia, Cecilia Richards, Nonemia, Young Charlotte, Aludia, Ashe. Nancy, Ashe. Louis Doe, Ashe. Sophie, Ashe. Black Pamela, Ashe. Bella, Ashe. Bessie, Ashe. Judy, Ashe. Catherine Elizabeth Smith, Ashe. Flora, Ashe. Cuba, Ashe. Belinda, Ashe. Janet, Bess, Phyllis, Patience Elizabeth Edwards, Ashe. Tuzi, Ashe. Jane M. Peggy, Ashe. Ebony, Ashe. Eliza, Ashe. Christian, Ashe. Jenny, Ashe. Elizabeth Edwards, Providence, Ashe. Patty Smith, Grace, Jane, Juliet, Patty, Priscilla Bennett, Eliza, Marret, Bryce, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, to the female slaves that were living here on this plantation. I want to go around to the males that were alive on this plantation in 1832. Michael, Joe, Henry, James, Edward, Jack, Scipio, Kwame, Robin, Ashe. Adam, James, Addison, Ashe. Harry, Henry, Ozzy, Ashe. David, Drake, Douglas, Ashe. Howard, Olcork, Bob, Ashe. Pope, Joe, Harvey, Toby, Ashe. Stanley, Yami, Robert, Charles, Douglas, York, Ashe. Africa, Christmas, Alec, Jeremy, Trouble, Thomas, Duncan, Johnston, Peter, Ashe. John Taylor, James Bryce, Kwashi, Cooper, Ashe. London, Ashe. Hercules, James Campbell, Ashe. John Crow, Ashe. Flanders, Ashe. Drake, James Wildman, Thomas, Lewis, England, Dickey, Simon Taylor, Henry O. Smith, Coffee, Primus, Ashe. Alexander, Brennan, Ashe. Polydor, Ashe. George Henry Grant, Ashe. Richard, Ashe. James Louis Doe, Ashe. Patrick Henry, Ashe. Richard Douglas, James, Bruce, John Mitchell, Hermica, Ronnie, Castillo, Biswich, George, Luce, Locke, Ashe. Ned, Romeo, Cranky, Marge, Sammy, William Thomas, James, Pennington, Ashe. George Bailey, Ashe. Prince, Henry, Ashe. Louis, John Richard, Pennington, Kodjo, Thomas Wildman, Ashe. Neil, Ashe. John Thomas, Ashe. William, Ashe. Alexander, Ashe. Anthony Wilson, Ashe. Balcarres, Ashe. Daniel, Ashe. Louis, Ashe. Botswain, Ashe. Romeo, Quaco, William, Peter, Wilson, Ashe, 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 Ashe. Now we want to look quickly around here. And the owner for the plantation was J.B. Wildman Esquire, right? J.B. Wildman Esquire. I know you see a few of the slaves' name, which is Wildman. If you can look quickly, you may see some of the slaves had the name Wildman on it. Let me see. Let me say boom, boom, bam, 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 bam. Wildman, 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 Wild. Here, James Wildman. This was his personal, maybe his, I don't know, maybe his, I don't know, maybe one of his offspring. I don't know. These are the two people that were supposed to be celebrated on Good Friday. Big up on yourself. This is Sophie out.